FFK, wife separate over domestic violence. Fani Kayode and wife Precious Chikwendo have separated, Kemi Olunloyo alleges. According to blogger Stella Dimoko Kokus, former Minister of Aviation Femi Fani Kayode and his wife Precious Chikwendo have parted ways. According to the blogger, insiders allege the separation is as a result of extreme domestic violence allegedly suffered by Precious. The insiders confirm that Precious moved out months ago but without her 4 sons, as the former minister has taken custody of the kids and put them under the care of a nanny with strict instructions that Precious not come near the house they shared as a couple. Olunloyo further asserted that the separation stemmed from the violent behavior of Precious, as she constantly heard voices and leaves their Abuja mansion in the middle of the night, then checks in a hotel where she's reportedly found with strange men. Read her thread. Kemi wrote, breaking: Femi Fani Kayode at Realfob and his wife Precious Chikwendo have separated. This is an urgent story I've been investigating all week since Sunday. There are numerous disturbing revelations that has been covered up and many false stories. Please follow this thread carefully. Due to the nature of investigative journalism and HIPAA, which is not Nigerian law, I will explain medical privacy to you in layman's words. I cannot mention sources' names. Some are doctors, others at Policen. This case is actually a medical emergency involving a mother and children. I communicated with family and friends on both sides, and it's truly tragic, as this may have been covered up for the sake of the 4 innocent kids. Precious Chikwendo has a history of mental illness which has been hard to treat. She was diagnosed of bipolar depression and schizophrenia. The separation stemmed from the violent behavior of Precious, according to family and medical sources. She reportedly constantly heard voices and leaves their Abuja mansion in the middle of the night, then checks in a hotel, then she's reportedly found with strange men. Mrs. Precious Fani Kayode reportedly has had a history of violence even before she met FFK, and family members say that she has never been beaten or restrained by him. Precious once took a knife attempting to stab the whole house with Femi and the kids locked up in one room. The couple got married in 2014 and is blessed with 4 children.
Actually said he would not allow you to go scot-free based on the attacks, allegations you've leveled against him. What's your reaction to this?
First of all, you are not the one we are talking. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
First of all, my first question is, who is he? Who is Alimodu Sheriff? Is he a Nigerian or is he a Chadian? Or is he both? That's the first thing. The second thing is that you come in as national chairman or claim you're national chairman, that you want to move a party forward, and the first thing you do is start issuing threats, which I think is unacceptable, and nobody is intimidated. The fact of the matter is this: he wants to set Nigeria on fire. He also wants to set the PDP on fire, and that fire will consume him and him alone. As regards his personal threats to me, I am more than ready for him. I'm waiting for him, and I assure him that unlike anybody that he has ever met before in his life, he will meet a resistance that he never banked on. I'm not intimidated. I cannot be intimidated. And I'll quote Shakespeare for you. In Macbeth, Macbeth himself said something which I've always found very interesting. It's a beautiful line in Macbeth. He said, "I shall fight until the flesh is hacked from my bones, and damn be he who first cries hold." Damn be he who first cries hold in this issue. We will remove him. We will ensure that he does not remain national chairman, because he has divided this party. This meeting we're having today will take a decision. I won't preempt that decision, but once we've taken our decision, we will know what to do. And I sincerely hope that all the other stakeholders in this party recognize the fact that this man is divisive, he is unacceptable, he is unfit, and he's somebody that, none of us have any respect for, and he cannot move our party forward. That's my response.
Thank you very much.
We are going to have a meeting now. As you are aware, I'm chairman of the strategy committee of this particular meeting. We're meeting now, and the Foreign Ministers Forum, which is an integral part of this party, will take a decision. I will be bound by the decision of my brothers and my sisters in this forum, and we will move together forward. But I assure you that nobody can ignore us or treat us with contempt, and we cannot be intimidated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Deputy National Chairman, Prince Uche Secondos, let me put on record that all of you, led by you collectively, have put your best to this party since departure of your former chairman, Alhaji Adamu Mazu, or our former chairman. And I want to also say that there is no party politics that can survive without the collective leadership of all members of this party together. To make or read my short taking over note, I want to put on record that I want to thank all of you. You have done well. You have done well, and collectively we will lead this party, we will reposition this party so that a credible elections, credible congresses from all walks of life, from the ward to the local government, from unit to ward, from ward to local government, to state, and to the national level will be conducted so that the party will be firmly put on the hands of the owners of the party, who are the grassroots people. Let me brief address of my taking over note. There's no doubt that the fate upon the mantle of leadership of our great party, which was bestowed on me today, is not an easy one. People Democratic Party at its most trying period, challenging period, having been undeservedly pushed into the opposition party after leading this country for nearly 3 decades. The task ahead is certainly not an easy one. We are aware there are very high expectations from Nigerians on us and all other stakeholders to reposition the PDP and give a new focus. The PDP is one party that has an avalanche of highly qualified individuals who could bail out the present quagmire we found ourselves. We accepted the responsibility because I said we, it's all of us. It's not Ali Sharif alone. To lead the party at this time, not because we are the best, but because we have been identified as being capable of providing the roadmap for the political rebirth of our party. It is therefore with this very high sense of responsibility that I accepted this challenge. And inshallah, I will leave no stone unturned. I will go to everybody and carry everybody along. This party is a party that labored by almost everybody to be in the present position. I've come with open mind to form a partnership from fellow party men and women and the youth, who are the bedrock of this party. We can, inshallah, succeed. It is normal today what you see wrangling within us. We will overcome it. We will have a resolution to our impasse within in-house. We will talk to everybody that agrees will be contacted. We all have the same goal of rebuilding the PDP. And therefore, whosoever feel that he is not being consulted in some of the decision, please to bear with the party. Let's put that behind us and move forward so that we can build this party together. To our leaders, who are the founding fathers of this party, there is no way this party would have been what it is today if you have not leveled it. So therefore, it is granted that you must be consulted in every decision, and you will be consulted. And whatever wrongs that have been made by all of us, please forgive everybody. Let's build this party together. Let's be in one basket to face the challenge. And I have no doubt in my mind that if the leaders and owners of the PDP agreed that they will put this party together, it will still be the largest party in Africa. So I want to appeal to each and every one of us. As we are just beginning, I've taken over today from a capable leader, our Deputy National Chairman, Prince Uche Secondus, with his team of working committee members, and we will work together. I'm only one among equals, and I will lead my working committee well so that we can make amends, we can approach everybody, and we can rebuild this party or reposition this party. I will unfold the agenda of this party to everybody as soon as other members of the working committee, particularly the National Treasurer and the National Secretary, brief me fully on the status of the party. I will let Nigerians know where we are going and what we intend to do. But I want to assure all of us, particularly all those that feel aggrieved, please, going to media is not the best. Let's come and talk within us. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's chart a course before we go outside collectively and face the media, so that Nigerians will know what we want to do. But to be aggrieved is natural. I mean, I said, if you are not interested in the party, anybody that is aggrieved will not be aggrieved. They are aggrieved because they care for the party. They are aggrieved because they want the party to progress. And I want to assure them that in this respect, I am with them totally, and we will make sure that we will solve our grievances in-house. And everybody will be carried, everybody's opinion will be carried along. Thank you very much. And God bless the PDP, God bless the people of our party, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you. Power to the people. Power to the people. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Inform all the people here present that the national chairman is addressing party faithfuls, and you're here.
We have enough time. Like here, we want to reorganize the party. The time you have at your hand, if your tenure is to end, when the moment is to end, do you have enough time to reorganize the party?
What's his name? What's his name? Leo from Tribune. Thank you very much for your question. I took over this party today. I am here as a national chairman of this party by the grace of all the NEC members of the party. I'm here to rebuild the party. Time frame of the party, what time we need to do this job will be determined by the leaders and owners of the party when they sit down collectively to discuss. For me, taking over office today, I cannot tell you when I am leaving. I'll only tell you when the party leaders sit down and see what is the needed time to do this job. They decide, I'm ready for it any day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. The very day I came into this party, official waiver has been given to me by the working committee, not only to become a chairman, but to immediately to contest for any office. If you remember, I was the first name the party sent to INEC to represent Borno Central, later by the wisdom of the former chairman, for whatever reason he removed my name. So I have a waiver right now in my hand, which was given to me by the working committee who sat down and approved. I believe it was the waiver was signed by the National Secretary, if I'm correct. The National Secretary, I think you can answer him this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, the National Chairman, National Chairman, my colleagues, members of the National Working Committee. Indeed, during our prior to the nomination process for the general elections of 2015, representation was made to the National Working Committee to approve a waiver for our current National Chairman to enable him to contest for the senatorial seat in Borno State. The process was followed as stipulated in our party constitution and guidelines, and it culminated in a sitting of the National Working Committee over the demand. And based on the approval of the National Working Committee, I was directed to, and I did sign the letter of waiver for Senator Sheriff.
Thank you very much.
The firms, I followed due process to be where I am today. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, with your permission, we will take 3 questions.
Very much. The first question was from Delhi Independent. The question was whether I regret being part of formation of APC. I'm no regret forming all the political party that I was part of for formation. I want to correct you. I was the founding father of the UNCP. I was the founding father of the APC, and I was one of the founding fathers also of the APC today. I have a principles. When I left APC, I'm a man of principles and I stand by my principles. It is not an issue that I can talk on pages of newspaper, because as an elder statesman, in every parameter of life today, you bring it. I'm also elder statesman, because I was a leader in the Senate. I was in the Senate 3 times. I was a governor twice. There are issues that I don't talk on pages of newspaper, but I left APC because of principles, and the same instrument we use for making APC attractable to everybody in Nigeria, we are going to use for PDP now. Secondly, somebody was talking to me about specific assignment given to me to bring back Saraki. Nobody gave me such a assignment. My assignment is to build the PDP, rebuild it, bring it back. In course of that, I will talk to everybody. I will talk to every founding father of PDP. It's not limited to one person. So I don't like your question that's straight directed to Saraki. If you said, if I will talk to everybody that left the PDP, yes, I will talk to everybody that member of PDP and that left the PDP. So I don't want you to have a front page to say, Sharif say, Saraki will come back to PDP. I'm sure that's where you are going.
Yeah, that's where you are.
That's where you are going. That's not my...
Punch, call him.
Can you stand up? So, my assignment is to talk to everybody that is a founding father of PDP. Therefore, the working committee gave me, neck of the party, give me an assignment to rebuild the party. In that respect, I will talk to everybody. Sorry?
Minus Saraki?
I will talk to everybody minus Saraki.
Minus. You satisfying?
Are you satisfied? I'll talk to everybody minus Saraki. Thank you very much. This issue about Boko Haram. Yesterday, if you look at the newspaper, or the day before, or this day, I said I was neither sponsor nor part of Boko Haram. And I want to take this chronologically. Yes, I was the governor of Borno State when the actual event of the Boko Haram erupted. And I was also part of the people at that time that brought Boko Haram managed to an end within 5 days. Issue of Boko Haram at that time finished within 5 days. They came, President Musa Yar'Adua of late memory ordered the military to make sure that this does not escalate, and the military and the police did their job. To that, I was a governor and I was a chief security officer of my state. If you look at it very well, whenever they talk about Boko Haram, I don't talk on the pages of newspaper because, one, nobody who is in position of authority, who knows the truth, have ever accused me. People who are charged to court Police that were affected were charged because court have pronounced its judgment. No court of competent jurisdiction in this country has ever linked me to Boko Haram. It is the fiction and the imagination of the writers who are, for whatever reason, decided that they must mention my name. But I will do one thing this time around. People like Fani Kayode will not go scot-free this time around. I am the Australian that you are talking about. My lawyer, Olanipikon, wrote to the Australian ambassador. The man that purported to be the Australian has no even address. He was paid to do a hatchet job by his fair masters. The SSS has come to tell the whole world that it was organized, and they have arrested those that claim to be Boko Haram. They were paraded on the television of this country to the scene of everybody. But the writers choose not to look at that. You see, media is very powerful. Nobody finds the media and get away. But I believe now that I am given a responsibility, I am forced to talk, and I will talk. I will tell you that Ali Sharif is nothing to do with Boko Haram. But let me ask you, I want to know who in Borno State, the first target of Boko Haram was Ali Sharif. They killed my younger brother. Same father, same mother. They killed my brother. They killed my chairman. Do you know why? It was in the BBC Hausa service, where then the leader of Boko Haram spoke to the world that they must kill Ali Sharif because he refused to allow them to Islamize northern Nigeria. He spoke. My crime was to fight them to an end. And those that are angry that I fought Boko Haram, possibly they are the sponsors, they are angry, they change, twist it, other way around. Otherwise, how can I sponsor people and they will be killing my brothers, my family? So it's absolutely nothing to do with truth. I mean, why should I be a Boko Haram? If you know a Boko Haram man, he sleeps in the bush, he eats one date. I am not a fanatic. I like to enjoy my life. I will have nothing. My friends are across the world. Why should I be Boko Haram? Boko Harams they're just criminals. They are there for their purpose. I believe now that fight has been taken to their hometown. Very soon, when the government of the day who is partying the Boko Haram finish, the real sponsor of the Boko Haram probably will be catch. But Ali Sharif has nothing to do with Boko Haram.
PDP. Excellency, members of the press, I think you have more than enough.
I saw the person who was reading the press conference, Ambassador Wilfa Juta Force. I want to ask you, he submitted himself to the National Working Committee of this party aspiring to be a chairman. Wakil, that was also you saw on the television, also submitted himself to the working committee to be appointed chairman. And votes have been casted. The man that was reading the press conference got 1 vote. And he's asking me to resign. Therefore, I will not resign. The leadership of this party that in their wisdom asked me to lead, if they are the neck of this party, collectively and said that, look, Your Excellency, we believe you can leave, I'll leave. But not as somebody who contested an election and got 1 vote. I think if there is a morality, he should not even go to the television. Honestly. If in this country people are allowed to say what they want. You want something. You brought it to the party. The party have submitted your name. In the midst of everybody, you got 1 vote. And you go outside and ask the chairman to resign. I mean, my brother, where is the credibility? Where is the justice? Where? If I would have even listened to him better if he did not aspire to be one. He did aspire. And the wisdom of the leaders of the party, they took a decision. Therefore, my friend, I do not plan to resign. I will not resign. I will reposition this party and take this party to election within a time frame decided by the leaders of this party to conduct a credible, effective Congress that will stand the test of time.